Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Oz13MS Death God who wanted the Haze and Thley in more standard Titans colors. So that's what we got. And yeah, it's got a really good Mega Beam launcher which can be fired charged or uncharged. And it's got that heat blade. It's got a really good arsenal. And it's one that you can, manage to overheat everything on and be left vulnerable, but it's got some good tricks. And I am mostly dead, but I managed to take out that Girazulu EH, I believe it was, before I got killed, and that's not a bad place to be starting the round. I went past the MPZZ and used the heat blade because I figured that was probably the safest way I could fight that in melee with almost no health. And let's see, I believe that is a Delta Gundam, which, yeah, unfortunately, all of the Haze and Thley's kit, it may have Vulcans, but otherwise all of its ranged kit is beam. So until that Delta Gundam gets down to 50% health, there's not a lot I can do. I still do want to see the Delta get an upgrade to where it's beam defense is not completely depleted, just like the they actually increased it on the full armor double Zeta from keeping 50% to keeping, I believe, 70%. So yeah, they could do like 40 to 50% for the level 1 beam coating, and I think that would be good. Let's see, I am just a little bit too far away for the Mega Beam Launcher, so I am going to get closer and probably get stunned out of it before I can fire, because that's how that usually works. Or I'll just miss. I mean, both are viable options. I went with miss. There we go. Okay, number 2 was saying support me, but they are already dead. I know the feeling. I will work on that. That's that EH, I believe. But yeah, the shoulder cannons don't do a lot of damage. I think they might pierce, and they do stun if you hit with enough shots. It uses the standard Hazel beam rifle, which when charged pierces, like you just saw. I fired through a downed ally to hit a downed enemy and did about 4,000 damage. It usually takes 3 rounds out of the 4-round E-pack to get that charge effect. But if you only have 1 in the pack, you will get the same effect if you charge it. So, 3 if you have it, less than 3 if you don't. So, or whatever's left if you don't, I should say, is the best way to phrase that. But yeah, it is. It's a good rifle, and it is. Yeah, like I said, this has a lot of good tricks. I lucked out with that Mega Beam Launcher shot a minute ago, where just everybody managed to stop something for me, so I was able to get it done. Managed to use the shoulder beam cannons and overheat them, getting that low health person over there. I think I do use the Mega Beam Launcher uncharged a couple of times during the match. I think it does a decent amount of build stun, but does not stun automatically. I forget the exact specifics of it, but again, I like to make the big swings, and it charges for something that does 9,000 damage. It cools down relatively quickly. It's a good gun. And there's that, and that's time for the shoulder cannons too, and it worked. So, yeah, like I said, Haze and Thley is good. It actually, I think its stats are actually more geared towards melee, but it has a versatile kit. You can do either. You can go in close with Heat Blade and Sabers, or you can hang back and use your rifle and your beam launcher and all that. It is a good all-rounder. So, and I'm just trying to. Unfortunately, they dodged just as I fired. I should have known that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. Sometimes I do that. And there is, MPZZ up on the roof, and which, unlike the Atlas and Zeku's Y, is not getting nerfed, because it's only a little elevated at 51%. To be honest, I kind of take that not getting nerfed as being okay, don't worry, once we introduce the next couple of things, it's not going to be as dominant as it has been. So that's my guess anyway. We will find out. But yeah, we managed to get the lead. 8,400 to 7,000. 3 minutes left. Missed my shot, but I didn't miss, I didn't miss the big shot at least. The Garo B version, the charged Mega Beam Launcher, is stop to fire. I believe the uncharged one is not. So that is very useful. Because, I do better lining up my shots when I can move. I just always have. So, because, sometimes, and I was hoping to get that person through the base, did not work out. But yeah, sometimes I think my right thumb is just a little bit too wobbly, and so precise aiming works better with the left stick than the right for me sometimes. Let's see, got another kill. We still have the lead. Still 2 minutes left. I'm taking quite a few hits, but it's time to pull back. And my rifle is reloaded, so time to just walk up behind that person that was just trying to kill me and miss wildly. And, telegraph my melee attack and end up on the ground. So, yeah, I'm doing good. And I'm also dead, because somebody was standing behind me and took this opportunity to shoot all of their beams at my face. Yep, that's what was behind me. Might have been missiles rather than beams. Because in terms of the fast damage it just did, that seems more missile-y. But, okay, they've managed to tie it up with 90 seconds remaining. So, and I was going to try and get through all of my current set of rounds in one evening, but I think I'm going to leave the last one for another time, because I have done like 5 in a row now, and counting the double, and I'm starting to get a little hoarse. I don't need that. I wouldn't have space for a horse in here. But let's see. There's the MPZZ. I managed to get myself out of the middle of the enemy team mostly. I'm in front of them though, which is also not good. But I managed to live long enough to actually stand up, so I'm amazed. But yeah, now with as close as the scores are, I'm gonna try and get damage in, try and get some hits in, and hopefully, pull it off. But if I get breathed on, I die, so I have to be very careful. But this looks like a very good shot, and it was, but it just was not enough of anything to get us the lead and keep it. Because, yeah, if I could kill those two, we could have it, but no. So, yep, that is my last spawn in. We're still 1,200 points behind. Unfortunately, when you're low on health and you, push at the end of the round, it just doesn't always work out. So, 5 seconds to go, 2,000 points down. We gave it our best go. It happens. It was a close round, so I have no regrets, and I think I played fairly well, so I'll take it. And, yeah. And, boy, yeah, sometimes when I spawn in on this map on the special battles, I get like an inside view of one of those crates. I didn't make the board, but I think I was close. Let's see. Not even close, but I got a lot of kills. 84,000 damage, 7 kills, 3 deaths, I think it was. That's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back with more. So till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. And this is where I'm cutting this so I don't cough in your ear.